So we're going to finish with FBSO, and I would encourage you to find a version of this drill that works for you. I really do think that defense and runs is kind of what wins, but if you can side out, that becomes pretty irrelevant. So it kind of goes back and forth, right? Like if you're a great defensive team, you can have a little bit of hiccups and side out. If you're a fantastic side out team, typically the other team's going to mess it up anyways. You know, if you're not great defensively. We like to be good at both. So if we were super offensive focused, we would do this drill every single day. It's called FBSO, first ball side out. And the way it works is we're going to go 19 for this side, we're going to go 10 for that side. And it's tough because, Sarah's making a debut. Yeah, Kenny, why don't you set from right front? So Sarah, you guys serve. Sarah, you serve. Serve it up, Sarah. Sarah. Wait for me, though. Wait for me. All right. So the way this drill is going to work is we are going to play this out, but we're scoring the sides really different. Okay. So first ball side out. FBSO is an offensive drill, and it's mainly it is focused on this side. Both sides of the minute. We're at 19. Okay. We need 6 points. There's 6 rotations. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to have the FBSO 6 times, and for us, it actually has to semi-be in a row. So if they lose a point, they have an opportunity to keep their place. But it's going to be a really hard drill where they basically get 6 first ball side outs in a row, 1 in each rotation. The other side is just scoring on any type of play that they score a point. So that's why they're at 10, because they're going to score a ton. And whoever gets to 25 first is going to end the drill. So let's play this first one out, and as we play a few rotations, we'll pick it up pretty quick, okay? So remember, 19 for our receiving side, 10 over there. Here's the screen. I love it. Serve it up, Sarah. Thank you for that first ball side out. It makes explaining the score way easier. So that was a first ball kill, okay? If we were to rally, okay, the only incentive to win this is to not let them score. You can't score a point if they don't kill the first one. So they're at 20 to 10, okay? Here we go, we're rotation 2, rotation 2. The screen is in play. Alright, so that gets nuance. Because the dig was an overpass, to me that's a first ball kill. To me that's a first ball kill because they never control the ball. You can make an argument, but for the sake of the game, that's 21 when you go to rotation 3. Yeah, it was over. I'm calling it. Yeah, we're 21. We're 21. We have 2 first ball kills. Alright, we're in rotation 3. Start with Sarah. 22. Going to rotation 4. Rotation 4. And let's go ahead, because we're kind of funky with lineups, let's just keep everybody the same. So we're normal 4. Molly, you're up front. KB, you're coming from the back row. So we're now center front row, rotation 4. We've got 3 first ball side outs in a row. Serve it up. I might just win this one from the jump. That's 4. So they're 23 now. This game may seem like, okay, how is that side ever going to win? If this side were to lose a point at any time, they would either go back down to 19, or I'm going to give them the option, and I would encourage you with your group because it makes it easier. They can kill an unassisted ball to keep their point. But they have an option to go back to 19. It does happen quite a bit, so no pressure. Molly Wilson doesn't know anybody. She's like, I'll just keep side out. All right, so we're 23-10. So this would be our first non-first ball side. So that is not a first ball side. There you go. Now, 2 things could happen. They didn't kill the first ball, so there's no way they're getting a point. Now, if Petey would have killed that, you just go back and receive, because they won the point. They didn't get a point, but they won the rally. All right, that's a point for them, so it's 11. And now that 23 is really important here. What happens now is Petey, and it could be any hitter, but we get 1 swing that we have to kill out of system. And if they dig it, they're back to 19. We're not playing this out. You've got to kill an out-of-system ball to keep your points. All right, so here's how it looks. We'll go out of system. We dig it off of Molly. We can cover it. There you go. So he keeps that 23. Now, had they done that, it would have been 19-11. Now, there's no point on the out-of-system. We're right back where we were. So that it creates these really big-time out-of-system opportunities, very similar to what we saw at Stanford. I have to have that. Let's serve it up. We're in rotation 5. We have 2 side outs remaining. Serve it up. There we go. We got a match point here in rotation 6. Match point rotation 6. Let's see if that defense can get it going. There we go. There it is.